Morning everyone, welcome back to the Drunken Bull Ranch. So, wanted to show you this. Here we go. This is what is going to be the fairy garden. Now, my wife wanted a path through it, so we've been going out in the back pasture and picking up all the flat rocks that we can find, or somewhat kind of flat. They don't have to be perfect, and she wanted it to kind of wind and go back and forth through here. So, yeah, there you go. And there's a little entryway right there. So she's gonna plant all of this and this into herbs and whatever else. But yeah, and the one thing that I got out of the deal is I have a path right there to the time clock, which I'm messing with. So anyway, that's what we got going on there. But I wanted to show you all the garden. Okay, so things are actually starting to grow now. You can see we've got stuff in almost every bed that's coming up. I'm going to say that we had kind of a rough spring, and some of this is just not growing well. Oh, I gotta go pick up my knee board over there. Anyway, the strawberries have been killing it. So he comes out and stuffs her face every day. The rhubarb's doing great. We're actually getting some asparagus to grow this year, but as you can see, I got weeds everywhere. There's some more asparagus, the rhubarb, and some strawberries. Now out here, this is where it gets kind of interesting. As you can see, I have a grundle of weeds that have come up. Now, here are the onions, or what are supposed to be the onions. Inside the cages here are the peas. See, there's peas right there. But interestingly enough, this is supposed to be the 4 rows of corn. And as you can see, sorry, let me get out of the light there. It just did not come up well. I think I got like eight stalks growing out of those 4 rows. Now, I don't know if it was just bad seed. I don't think we planted it too deep, but yeah, it didn't come up, and I'm not sure why. The potatoes, however, they are doing quite well. And then over in this section, we have beans. Somewhere in there is beans. But it looks to me like we only got 2 rows. We got one right in here, and we got one right in here, and the rest of the beans didn't come up either. So, I'd say that is mildly frustrating to me. As, you know, this is how we kind of feed our family. Now, I'm going to show you, oh, sorry about that. I'm going to show you something else. This section is the section where we planted under the plastic. Obviously, there's not as many weeds, but our peppers are struggling. You can see them there. And we are just getting up into the 90s. But these guys are doing pretty good. We are actually, as you can see, getting flowers. They're starting to produce, which is always giddy for me because I love zucchini. If we look down in here, we've got some little zucchinis that are coming. So that is awesome. Pumpkins are doing well. I forget what this one is. Where is it? Oh, right here. This guy is a melon. Yeah, so it's coming along. Yeah, so today I'm going to spend some time pulling some weeds. But the tomatoes have been struggling. They're starting to flower now. We actually have a couple of tomatoes on this one. But I wanted to show you. So, yes, I know that my garden is full of weeds. And that's okay. If you're a gardener and you have a perfect garden, more power to you. I don't have that kind of time. So we do it as best we can with what we got. But what I wanted to show you is inside the greenhouse. So we're gonna step in here. Okay. So that's a tomato that is struggling. But look at this guy. I am impressed by that one. This one is struggling, and we've even got weeds coming up in here. So I'm going to say I don't know that they came through the cardboard, but there is one right there. You can actually see some of the cardboard right there. We've got weeds coming in all around the sides, and even these peppers are struggling in here. So I'm not sure if I need to up the water, which is probably the case, but yeah, we're going to have to figure that one out. Now, as I've said before, this is our 3rd year on the property, our 2nd year with a garden, and yeah, moving in elevation from about 4,000 feet, or 35 to 4,000 feet, up to 6,000 feet in elevation, you will find that things just don't grow the same. Partly because of the shorter growing season, the colder temperatures. You kind of have to figure out what's gonna work, what's gonna grow, ways to protect your plants, which was the reason for the greenhouse. Not that we've used it all that well, but yeah, so I don't know, kind of an odd deal, but I thought I'd share that with you. Y'all can get a good laugh about my weeds and how the garden's not growing, and we'll move on from there. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna get busy getting some weeds out. I'm gonna tell y'all to have a wonderful day, and support your local farmers. Talk to you later. Bye.